Welcome back to my channel. If you've been following my channel for a while, you're probably familiar with our minimalist lifestyle content. You might think this video seems familiar, but trust me, today I'm sharing some practical tips that I've implemented and achieved positive results with. These are fresh tips to help you optimize your space and life in a simpler yet more effective way. Let's dive in. I want to quickly share the 5 main reasons that can make your life feel chaotic. Uncontrolled shopping habits, influence from family and friends, a busy lifestyle, unstable mental health, and living habits. The first reason people often notice is uncontrolled shopping habits. When you accumulate too many items that you don't actually need, your living space can quickly become cramped and suffocating. Next, the influence from family and friends cannot be overlooked. If those around you have a tendency to hold on to everything, you may unintentionally fall into the same pattern, making your living space even more cluttered. Another cause is a busy lifestyle. When your schedule is too tight, taking care of your living space often gets pushed aside. As a result, clutter increases, making everything harder to manage. Then there's mental health. Pressure from work and external factors can make you feel overwhelmed, reducing your ability to maintain an organized space. When your mind is scattered, keeping everything in its place becomes a challenge. Finally, living habits play an important role as well. If you're used to living in clutter, changing this habit can be very difficult. Familiarity makes you hesitant to make improvements, even though you know that a tidy space will bring many benefits to your life. First and foremost, it's important to recognize just how much stress a messy home can cause. When you walk into a space that's cluttered and disorganized, it can feel overwhelming. Instead of being greeted by a calming, peaceful environment where you can unwind after a long day, you're met with chaos that instantly triggers anxious thoughts. It can be difficult to relax when your surroundings are filled with distractions and disorder. Now, imagine walking into a tidy, well-organized space. The weight of the day immediately lifts as you're embraced by a sense of calm and order. Your mind can finally breathe, and you regain your sense of peace. This is the power of decluttering, creating a sanctuary that soothes, refreshes, and helps melt away the stress of daily life. One major impact on your life is the difficulty concentrating on work or daily tasks. In fact, this can be one of the biggest challenges many people face. When your surroundings are cluttered, that mess easily distracts you, making everything more difficult. This not only reduces work performance, but can also lead to feelings of stress, anxiety, and even depression. When you can't complete tasks on time, you may feel increased pressure, affecting your mood and relationships. A tidy environment not only helps you find peace of mind, but also boosts creativity, improves problem-solving abilities, and enhances self-confidence. As a result, you can accomplish tasks more efficiently and enjoy life more fully. Before I started living a minimalist lifestyle, my home was often in a state of disarray. The clutter not only took away the beauty of my living space, but also left me feeling drained. Every time I looked around, I saw chaos, and it seemed to swallow up all the positive energy within me. I constantly felt tired and unfocused, as if the inanimate objects were blocking my path. Now, having chosen the minimalist path, I realize that a tidy space truly helps me recharge and brings peace to my soul. When my energy levels drop, getting a good night's sleep becomes challenging. The piles of clutter in my bedroom create a tense atmosphere, preventing my mind from settling down. Instead of resting, I often find myself tossing and turning, thinking about unfinished tasks and the mess around me. Every morning, I wake up feeling as if I've just run a marathon, exhausted and drained. Now I understand that a tidy space not only helps me relax, but is also the key to deep sleep and energy restoration, allowing me to start each day feeling refreshed. When my living space became cluttered, I realized that it wasn't just an external mess. In fact, that debris stifled my creative flow. Instead of freely exploring new ideas, I felt buried under all of the stuff. The stress and difficulty concentrating took over, causing me to miss out on creative opportunities. Now, I understand that a tidy environment not only brings tranquility to my soul, but also stimulates my imagination, allowing me to freely pursue my passions and develop unique ideas. I want to talk about the issue of lacking storage space. While it may not seem like a serious cause, it's an important signal that you shouldn't ignore. When your living space becomes cramped, items easily pile up, and finding something simple turns into a challenge. This not only creates clutter, but also makes you feel stifled. If there isn't enough storage space, you'll sense the suffocation, and that feeling can permeate every aspect of your life. Finding ways to optimize storage is the first step toward creating a tidier and more comfortable living environment. I want to address the fear of letting go, an emotion often felt when we try to declutter. Emotional attachments to old items can make it difficult to part with them. These belongings often carry memories or personal stories, making it heartbreaking to discard them. This not only hinders the decluttering process, but also makes your living space feel even more cramped. Instead of viewing them as burdens, try to see them as cherished memories that allow you to move forward with a fresher and freer living space. And if you need support, check out my channel. One often overlooked but extremely important point is that clutter can affect the air quality in your home. When your living space becomes messy, dust and pollutants easily accumulate, making the air feel stuffy and uncomfortable. I remember those mornings when I woke up feeling discomfort in my nose, realizing that the clutter significantly impacted my health. You may not realize it, but a clean space not only helps you breathe easier, but also contributes to creating a healthy and comfortable living environment. Imagine the refreshing feeling when you step into a tidy room, where you can feel the freshness and energy. Clutter doesn't just challenge you, it can also create stress in your relationships with others. When your living space is chaotic, feelings of unease and frustration can seep into conversations, making everything more tense. You may notice that minor disagreements escalate simply due to an unhappy glance at the mess in your home. A tidy environment not only helps improve your mood, but also encourages more comfortable communication. When distractions from clutter are removed, you and your loved ones can focus on more important things, like affection and beautiful memories. Imagine the relief of stepping into a clean space where connections among family members become easier and more natural. Clutter in your home can sometimes make you feel not just suffocated, but also carries an invisible sense of shame. You might avoid inviting friends or family over because you fear their judgment of the mess in your living space. This feeling gradually creates a barrier between you and the outside world, leading to loneliness and isolation from important relationships. In fact, this shyness can affect both your mental health and well-being, making you lose the joy of sharing your life with others. When your living space is neatly arranged, you'll feel more confident and comfortable, ready to welcome positive relationships instead of shrinking away in clutter and anxiety. Clutter sometimes not only makes your living space chaotic, but also creates a sense of being overwhelmed. When everything piles up around you, you may feel stuck, unsure of where to start, and ultimately choose to do nothing at all. This feeling of being overwhelmed lingers day after day, preventing your home from becoming as tidy as you desire. Moreover, when facing a messy space, you might lose the motivation to act. That sense of helplessness not only affects your decluttering efforts, but can also spill over into other aspects of life, making everything feel stagnant and out of control. Lacking organizational skills is like playing a puzzle without instructions. Everything is chaotic, disordered, and you don't know where to start. When you don't have the knowledge of how to arrange things effectively, your home will quickly become cluttered, and any cleaning efforts will be temporary. Not knowing how to optimize space and organize items conveniently and scientifically can make everything feel more chaotic, leaving you overwhelmed and out of control. To address this, developing organizational skills will help you maintain a tidy, orderly, and much more comfortable living space. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope these insights will help you recognize and improve your living space more effectively. If you found the information useful, please like and share so we can spread these positive messages together. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the latest videos from the channel. See you in the next conversations.